Good morning, everybody. Dave Schmidt along with Matt Nestor and producer Tom Warner. Let's get right to this. The NIC 10 Male Athlete of the Year is from Harlem at the All-Star All-Sports Banquet. He was named that recently. His name is Malik Lightfoot, and he's with us today. Hey, Malik, how you doing?
Good. How about you? How you doing?
Good. Hey, good to have you on today. Congratulations on that award. You had to be pretty excited to win that this year.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, how surprised were you that you won it? You know, you're up there against, a guy like Demry Croft who's got the big-time scholarship and things like that. That's a name a lot of people know. How surprised were you that you were actually able to win it?
I was actually very shocked because Demry Croft, he was an amazing player in football. And Steve McShane, he was just an all-around player in every sport that he played. And then Jacob Nims, he was just an amazing bowler. So I knew it was going to be a tough competition, but I was really surprised that I actually won.
I think the probably the most exciting thing for you this year was maybe your track performance. That's just one of those things. Last year you played tennis. This year you're like, we'll just go do track, and then you make it downstate. When you go out, is that something that you actually thought you had a realistic chance of, or were you just going out for something to do?
I thought I had a realistic chance of doing it. I had my partner Kyle Behan. He was with me. He helped me out throughout the whole thing. And I had coaching from Coach Oliveri, which was an amazing experience. So I felt like I had a really good chance of going on the state. And if you try your hardest, like I did, I went on the state from track, and I was actually surprised with it.
The triple jump, you got to figure that stuff out. Was that easy for you, or did you have to work on that a little bit before the season started?
I had to work on that a lot because I did track with last year, and that's when I started triple jump, and that was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. But then after I kept practicing and putting in dedication to it, then it kept getting more simpler and simpler as I was doing it.
We look back at the football season, and that team, they really relied on you a lot. You played offense, you played defense, you were punting the ball. How did it feel, as your senior year to be somebody that was kind of a team leader and somebody that they really relied on?
It feels really good that I feel like more like a team leader and that people rely on me, because then I can show what I wanted to play football for. I'm not only playing football just to score touchdowns or just to make the tackle. I'm playing football so I can show the brotherhood that I have, that we performed, that we're all in this together, that we should never give up on our dreams. So it feels really good that I have younger kids and even older kids looking up to me, saying that you're an amazing player, you're this, you're that, and it's just a really good feeling inside.
Football is the big thing here in the state line. Is there going to be one game, one experience, or one situation that you remember as you get ready to go on in life that you say, wow, that was pretty cool?
I think for Harlem's varsity first time beating Boylan, that was probably the coolest thing that I've seen a Harlem football team do in a while, because everybody was just so pumped up that game, and I've never seen a Harlem Husky football team as pumped up then as I see them now. Well, not now, but...
Right. Full honesty here. So, were you guys disappointed at all when Hononegah had beat them previous to that, and you guys weren't able to be the one to actually stop the streak?
Yeah, we were kind of disappointed because we wanted to be the ones to beat the streak, but we knew that if Hononegah would have beat them, and if we still had that chance of beating the streak, we have to have full focus. And even if Hononegah did beat them, we still have to have full focus, because it's not just another game. It's a game that all of us football players wanted to beat.
How tough was it as a defensive back? I know you got an interception on Demry Croft this past year. I think a pick six, if I remember right. But how tough is it when you've got a quarterback like that, regardless of who his receivers are, just trying to play defensive back and trying to read his progressions and things? Man,
it's one of the hardest things, because his throwing accuracy is just so amazing. Like, it's on point every time. So you always have to be with the receiver. You can't have one step off. You can't have one length away, because he will get it to that receiver. So it's one of the hardest things to do is to guard the receiver that Demery's passing to.
We're talking with Harlem grad Malik Lightfoot. He was named the NIC 10 Male Athlete of the Year. You know, you had the opportunity this year to be one of the first football teams to play on that new turf out there. How'd you like playing on the turf for all your home games?
Playing on the turf felt just so amazing because it got all of us so much faster, and they got all of us even more pumped for this season. And we came out on that turf and every Friday night, and just felt so amazing.
You know, all right, full disclosure here, I work with your mom, so I've gotten a chance to get to know you a little bit over the years. You know, one of the things that I've always admired about you is your confidence. You know, no matter who you guys were playing on a Friday night, whether it's football, basketball, you know, no matter how good your team was or how good the team was you're playing, I'd always talk to you and you'd say, oh yeah, we're winning this one. Where did that confidence come from?
The confidence comes from the team, because the team, we always, every Saturday, we see who our next opponent is, and then we're like, okay, this is who we have to shut down. This is who we have to guard. This is who, like, we break it down into individuals, and then our coaching staff just gets us so pumped up for the next games. And then after the coaching staff gets us pumped up, then our quarterback will get us pumped up. And after our quarterback will get us pumped up, then everybody's just pumped up out of nowhere. So then everybody gets pumped up for the next game, and it's just another football game for us. We just want to just keep playing and keep playing.
Malik, you're not going to be going to college in the fall like a lot of your teammates and a lot of your friends from around the thing. You're going to be entering the Marines. Tell us a little bit about that decision and why you've decided to go that route, which I think thanks for doing that for us, serving our country.
I decided to do the Marines because it's something that my family has kept along doing, and in the future, I've always wanted to be like a police officer, and with the Marines or with a military background, it'll help me out in the longer run. And in the Marines, I can still play football. So it's not like I'm trying to give up football or anything, because I can still play football in the Marines. It's just that I was looking more further into my future, just in case the football didn't work out for me.
You know, and if I understand right, because you'll have the opportunity to you know, go to college when you're done with the Marines too, and you could even play some football at that point too, couldn't you?
Yeah, that's another topic I've been talking with my mom about. I've always wanted to play college football. It's always been a dream of mine. So playing college football is still up in the air, but right now the Marines is number one on my mind.
Mm-hmm. What's your time schedule for the Marines, Malik? Do you know?
I'm supposed to be between December and January.
Oh, right around the holidays, huh? They want to give you a big present, huh?
Yeah.
You know, you look back at your career. You know, what's one moment, not necessarily from your senior year, unless that is what it is, just all the different sports you've played, all the different things you've done. What's one moment you'll look back on when you look back on your career?
Seeing how happy my team was after we played against Boylan.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the best moment, because our team, I've never seen any team. I've never seen an NFL, a college team, another high school team. I've never seen how happy another team were, and all the players smiling and laughing the next practice. It was just like an amazing feeling, because then it released so much stress off of our shoulders.
You know, tell us a little bit about your tennis career.
I played tennis my sophomore year. I wasn't the best at it, but I played doubles,
mm-hmm.
and me and my partner Traden Thomas, we got second in conference.
When you look back, is there any sports you missed, Malik, that you might have wanted to play that you didn't get to?
Actually, I wish I would have played volleyball for my school.
Mm-hmm.
Because I knew a lot of people that are on the volleyball team, and then when we played volleyball in gym, the coach would always ask me to play volleyball for him. But I'd always have to say no, because I was doing track.
Well, you know, you look at boys volleyball. I'm a big supporter of the boys volleyball program. I think when you come back after your Marines, the 2 years, you'll see that it has really grown as a popular sport. So, and I think you would have been real good at that. That would have, maybe you can do that in college too.
Yeah, that was another hard option for me.
Give us a little sneak peek. I'm sure you've probably still been around some of your former teammates there at Harlem. What are they going to look like next year?
They're going to look like a Harlem team that has been playing for the past 13, 14 years. These boys have been, they look like they've been playing together with each other for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one question before we let you go, Malik.
Okay.
You play softball with Tom Warner. Is he kind of a nasty manager? Does he give you a real hard time and pick on you all the time?
He picks on me sometimes, but it's all out of love. That's all it is.
Seriously, I pick on you? Come on now. You're my number one guy.
You enjoy it too, don't you? You enjoy playing softball for the church team?
Yeah, I really enjoy playing softball.
Let's say Tom has to rank right up there among your best coaches ever, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Does he ever take you out and buy you a meal or anything like that?
No.
There we go.
Now the pressure's on.
Yeah, I just got you a free meal at least, Malik.
Yes.
Hey, congratulations on the big honor this year. Thanks for serving our country as you're going to be a part of the Marines. And thanks for getting up early today and joining us on the State Line Sports Hour.
Yes, sir. Thank you for letting me be on your talk show.
We've been talking with Malik Lightfoot from Harlem. If he has to survive Tom, Marines will be nothing.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Don't you think so?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tom, the drill sergeant there on the softball field, is.
That's one amazing kid.
Oh yeah,
on the field and off. He's a good kid. He's it's funny. I'll say, Malik, I got to play you in the outfield tonight. He's normally a second baseman, and he'll also fill in at shortstop if my son can't play. And he'll say, sure, wherever you need me. That's cool. He's like, yeah, that's cool. Outfield's good. I could say, you're going to be catcher tonight. He'd say, yeah, catcher's good.
Yeah. Well, and it's evident. I mean, look, he punted this year in football.
Yeah.
He got a kick out of it.
Man. I'm not on the right screen. I can't give you a...
Yeah.
He's an amazing athlete. There are some people that are good athletes because they work at it. He's a good athlete, whether he works at it or not. Yeah, when you work at it, then you even become better.
It was good to see him get the award, too. I think he deserved it. Not that the other athletes weren't great athletes.
He was up against some big competition.
And he was. And I've seen this award very often in the past go to the person like a Demery Croft who's got the big-time scholarship. And it's not that he wouldn't have necessarily deserved it, but, man, you look at Malik, an all-conference player in football, now all-conference player in basketball, goes down state in track. I mean,
it's his body of work. Yeah, I think that's what put him over the edge.
I mean, he all year long that he was one of the guys.
Well, the thing is, you couldn't have gone wrong with either of the three,
right?
Shane, Demery Croft, or Malik.
Yep, exactly.
And he's going to serve our country. I appreciate that.
Which is great. Yep.
And I'm really glad he said December. Now he can play fall ball.
There you go. Yeah, he should have never told you that, should he?
I'm downloading that. I'm going to put that on a CD and I'm saying, here, these are your words.
I'm sure he was trying to get them to push that up so he didn't have to. But.
Yeah.